everyone, this is Jorcation. Welcome to my video, and I'm going to go over the things that I do and how I was able to have a profitable quantitative model that runs hands-free on FTMO and proprietary trading companies that I can also manage my money. So essentially, I have built models, quantitative models that can run hands-free on the financial markets. It took me well over a year to actually master and actually get, the understanding of how different market conditions operate with my expert advisor manually. But hands-free, I've been in this space for years, especially commodity pairs, and my expert advisor has really performed really well on this. And, of course, with time, I've spent quite a lot of money just trying to get things right, especially depositing into proprietary trading accounts and, trying to see how a challenge could go. Of course, they give you some strict perimeters where you have to make 10% profit target. Say true, you've got to make 5%. All of the different HFT firms that were proprietary trading firms that were allowing that. There's so many different things you have to pay attention to when you're entering this proprietary trading space. Read the guidelines, read these things, because in the process of learning to use your own quantitative model, there are things that aren't allowed. Not every single broker is going to allow certain strategies. You have to be aware of the strategies that your expert advisor is using. You also have to be aware of the risk, whether the expert advisor that you're using is risk averse. These are all things that you can create when coding and when writing scripts for these expert advisors as well. Another thing is when you're using an expert advisor, you want to have indications as well as just using an expert advisor on his own to run. Whereas buyers or sellers, you want to have a bias. And how do you have a bias? You have to have an indication of whether it's going to be whether the market is bullish or bearish, or if it's consolidating. Now, there are many different indicators you can have. There are many different tools you can use on the charts, whether that's Fibonacci retracement, whether that's Bollinger Band, RSI, MI, different indicators, right? But within these different indicators you're using, you want to know exactly what bias the market is running before you put your expert advisor in that group. Because whatever group is in, and you put your expert advisor to do only buys, that would make the expert advisor only buy, and the market could turn. The market could say, okay, I want to turn and be bearish, and the market is going down, and your expert advisor is still buying, this is going up. It could be a martingale strategy where it will still buy even if it's going down. Expecting the market to go up. These are some things that expert advisors do, and that's a robot essentially. So you want to be able to control that. You want to be able to kind of spot these things early, and how you do this is by understanding how to do things on your own manually before you then make the leap to start trading with an expert advisor or let's say a robot, hands-free, when you don't understand how to use things. I've always said in previous videos that having indication, having risk management before learning anything, risk management is the most important thing, because you want to know that your money is safe. Even if you lose 2 to 3 trades in a row, you know that your money is safe. So I'd say, guys, pay attention to the strategy you're trading. Have a bias behind whether you're going to be using your expert advisor in different sessions, whether that's London session, New York session, Asia session, whether you want your expert advisor to do buys and sells, or only buys or only sells. These are all things you need to pay mind to when building a system. This is how I built my system, and I'm comfortable with my system, and my system actually runs profitably on metaquotes, so I use it on MT4 and MT5. And I've been using it also some prop firms as well, especially FTMO. I passed a challenge with them recently as well this year, to start January 2026. I'm over the moon. So sometimes just pay more mind to understanding how these things work, and yeah, it's a short video. Short video is going to be rolling in, but I just want to say thank you for watching. This is Jordan. Take it easy.